Yay. Now I'm not talking to myself again. I sit there talking to myself and then looked up and it said, click the little blue go live button. Anyway, guys, I wanted to pop on. I just got home and say a huge thank you. Right this minute nobody's here, but I'm sure everybody will start piling in. But I wanted to say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your prayers, all of your best wishes, all of your good lucks, all of your positive energy and everything. I literally just got home from not one but two breast doctor's appointments. I'm not sure how they put all that or word that. Anyway, I went for a mammogram about 2 months ago, and they seen something, and did they bother to tell me? No, they didn't bother to tell me at all. And I forgot to put the thing on. Oh, my brain is, guys, I am so not here right this minute. So anyway, I ended up I had an appointment at 11 and I had another appointment at 11:40. And so it was, thank goodness it was all in the same place. It was downtown Lexington, and major hospital or major doctor's place. And so anyway, I went in and everybody was very, very nice and very cordial and everything, and I'm like in massive hyper mode. Y'all know me. And I've never had no issues. We have no issues in my family that I know of. As far as breast cancer or anything, like that. So, this was kind of very scary for me and very shocking. Hi, Tammy. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys the details, of what all was going on, and I figured this was the quickest and the fastest and the easiest way of doing it. And let y'all know, what happened. So anyway, and one thing that freaked me out is, after I had my mammogram, they go, oh, we want you to go downtown to the main branch, and we want you to have a mammogram, and we want you to have a sonogram. Okay, which I've never had a sonogram before. So mammograms, oh my Lord, honey, she pinched me so tight I didn't think I was gonna have any boobies left. Not to mention, look, I got none to start with. So anyway, I go in and they're very sweet, but it was like, if to me it's like, this was a major thing, and it's like, why are you making me wait 3-4 weeks to get in, if it's something that, this is major. So I have done my best to be positive about this, and to be and to stay positive, thanks to the hubby. He is fantastic. And try to put it out of my mind. And the ADHD event really did help a lot, because that kind of, I had 3-ring circus going on with that. I really didn't have time to think about anything else. So anyway, I get there, and everything was pre-planned. The ladies were very sweet, and they took me back and they did the mammogram first, and I had her show me. It's like, I want to see what you're looking at. Why am I here? So they showed me this round circle on the mammogram x-rays, and I told him, I said, y'all got 10 years of my mammograms every year to go by. Okay, so it's not like I'm not prepared. Trust me, I was over prepared. Okay, hypochondriacs ain't got shit on me. So anyway, she showed me what she was looking at, and it was in my right breast, and it's right here. Okay, well, I feel nothing. I'm poking around and I feel nothing. There's no lumps, there's no knot, there's no nothing. So and she goes, okay, so she put me in it. Oh my god, she squished me so tight that she goes, are you okay? If it's too much, let me know. And it's like, look, I can deal with the pain, just squish the sucker and find out if there's anything there, because hey, my brain had done gone into the dumpster thinking the worst thing scenario, and I was ready for a double mastectomy. Okay, I mean, I was just gonna cut both of them off, call it done, and have fake boobs. So anyway, after that, she was very sweet, and she explained everything to me and what they thought that they had seen and what have you. And then I went back into the waiting room again. Now, Mr. E couldn't come with me, and this is the first time that Mr. E hasn't been with me in a very, very, very long time, because he is my medical advisor. And but there was other ladies back there in the mammogram gowns, and so I understood. So it was like, look, if nothing else, he's in yelling distance. Okay, so if he hears my big mouth screaming, he's gonna come running. So anyhow, I went and I sit back down, and I was waiting for the sonogram. And the cutest little girl come out, and I don't mean little. She was grown, but she was, I'm gonna say 25, 26, but it's just adorable, petite, very, very sweet. And she goes, I asked her, I said, what are you looking at? I said, I'm sorry, I'm one of these white people, I need to know what you're looking at. So she showed me, and she goes, this is what we're going to be, looking at on the sonogram today. Now, to me, it looked like the size of a freaking marble. Okay. And I'm like, okay, I got, again, the brain goes in the garbage can, and I'm thinking worst case scenario, and I'm preparing myself to have no boobs and double mastectomy and, fake boobs. So anyway, I lay down on the table, and they're very discreet. They're very, prim and proper, and they don't want to see everything, other than the fact that I was shedding like a damn snake, and I felt so bad because they don't want you to put lotion on. Well, I hadn't put lotion on, and I mean, no joke. I look, you could have just done this number, and I look like I had shed my entire skin. So I laid down on the table, and she put the little, stuff on me that they do. And we've all had a sonogram before. If you've ever had kids or anything else, we've all had sonograms. And so, anyway, after being squished to death, I have to admit it was a little tender. And she's kind of bearing down pretty hard on here, and she's looking at it. And no joke, I'm looking at this black mask, not one, but two, that looks like the size of a $50 or a quarter. And it didn't dawn on me at the time that they have to blow things up to be able to see them. So I said, okay, I see that one, and she's measuring, and what have you, and there's another one there, but it's like itty bitty small. And so I said, okay, what are you looking at? And she goes, well, this is what we're looking at here. And so I said, wow, okay, that's pretty big. And she goes, no, it's not. I said, okay, I started out big, okay, is it the size of a lemon? Oh gosh, no. Is it the size of a pea? No, it's not even the size. I said, okay, a half a peanut. No, and I'm trying to think of what's smaller than a half a peanut, and she goes, it's not even the size of the end of your fingernail. And I'm like, are you kidding me? All of this, and you freak me out for a solid month. My brain has been in, maximum overdrive here of craziness. And people with ADHD are notorious about taking that little BP and turning it into the massive mountain you have ever seen in your life. So, and I have fought that really hard. So anyway, she gets on the phone with the doctor, and the doctor is, looking at the sonogram and everything. And I'm thinking, oh my God, okay, we got to do a biopsy. I made the stupid mistake of looking up a biopsy on YouTube. Okay. Scared shit out of me. All right. Because the needle that they put in your breast to take out a chunk of meat is the size of a screwdriver. Like, no joke. Okay. And I'm like, not happening. Not happening. No, because you know how people are scared of spiders and snakes and, rats or anything like that? It's fight or flight, right? Well, for me, it's needles. I don't do needles. I don't give two shits how big or small they are. You come at me with a needle, it's going to be fight or flight. And trust me, I have punched out a many a nurse. So, and it's here. I have no control over it. It's all in my brain, and my brain drives the anxiety and the energy, and the next thing you know, I done decked somebody and laid them out. And it was not intentional, but it's that fight or flight. So I'm like, oh God, no. And honey, trust me, I called on the powers that be, and I cast the biggest protection circle around me. And it was like, please, guys, I don't call on you unless it's totally out of my hands. And I really, there is nothing that I can do about this, and I need y'all's help. I need y'all's protection. And I said, please wrap your arms around me and don't let this be anything major. And the lady come back, and the cute little girl come back, and she goes, okay, I talked to the doctor, and guess what? It's nothing. And I'm going, okay, well, I just seen a black dot, not one, but two. So what? Okay, you going to have to be more specific here. How about English? And she goes, it's a zit. And I go, I'm sorry, what? And she goes, you have a zit on the inside of your breast, and your body will absorb it. Or in so many words or less, it was kind of like a clogged gland that think of your face when you get a zit. Okay, you get like oil in it, and then it turns into a zit. Well, it's kind of the same thing. And I go, okay, and again, I've got biopsy in my brain, petrified to death here of how we gonna make the zit go away. And then when she told me how big it was, which, like, seriously, okay, there's my fingernail, okay, and this is her exact description. It ain't even that big. And I'm like, okay. So she goes, you gotta do nothing. Don't worry about it. She says your body will absorb it. It'll go away. It's no different than the zit on your face, and go back to your regular mammograms and what have you. And I'm like, I was so exhausted from stress that when she told me that it was nothing, and that I didn't have to do anything else but go home and go back to my daily life, I could have collapsed right there from just the lack of exhaustion. Okay. Because I had worried myself to death, to the point of I was just, like a half a step from crazy mode. And if y'all ever seen an ADHD person in crazy mode, trust me, it ain't pretty. Okay, because they can go from 0 to 6,000 in 2.2 seconds and raise the roof to, at least a good 20 inches. So anyway, after she told me that, I thanked everybody. They were very, very kind. They were all, just wonderful and so helpful. Now me, I have 45 years of medical records, okay, that I physically have in my hands, okay, that I have from every doctor that I've ever seen. And so, it's like, if y'all don't have them, which you're supposed to, if y'all don't have them, trust me, I got my copies. So I got a copy of the mammogram. I got a copy of the sonogram. I got a copy of the doctor's, everything. And it all goes in my book. I got this big 6-inch binder that I carry around with me. And it literally has my entire medical history. And if I sneeze crooked, it's in there. So anyway, I wanted to come on here instead of, telling everybody, one by one or what have you. I wanted to, stop for a couple of minutes and say thank you so much for all of your prayers, your best wishes, your good lucks, your healing energy, your positivity, because you guys literally kept me going. And I have to admit, right this minute, I am flat out exhausted. Okay, I don't know if it's kind of like being on a roller coaster ride, and your stress levels are so high that when you find out everything's gonna be okay and the roller coaster comes to an end, you just kind of deflate. That's where I'm at right this minute. And I know that, and Mr. E, bless his heart, he took off yesterday and he took off today so he could be with me. He is literally doted on me hand and foot. I got the best man in the world, and trust me, I know where the grass is greener, and it's under my feet. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to all of you guys. I know that this is a spur of the moment pop up. Hello to everybody that has come in, and I love all you guys to death. And thank you. And I just wanted to share all the good news with you guys. And because I know that y'all were just as worried about me as I was worried about me. And all of us has got something going on right this minute. I mean, Diana Decknap, bless her heart, she fell down and broke her, she tripped over the cat and broke her leg. And, Sandy's got to have a hip replacement, and everybody's got something going on. So hey, y'all can check me off of the board, because I'm fine. I have no and yeah, I'm feeling my breast online here in live. I have no soreness. I mean, no joke. There is no knots, there's no bumps, there's no soreness, there's no nothing. And see, that's what worried me the most, was because of the fact that I didn't feel anything. I didn't, nothing. So I went and let them run me through the ringer, and I've been twisted, turned, poked, prodded, and squished. Okay. And no biopsy. Thank you. Oh, powers it be. No biopsy. And because there's nothing there to biopsy. Quote unquote, it is a pimple that is under the skin and my breast tissue. And, I guess I have had acne all my life. I'm the only 60-year-old that still gets acne. And if any of you guys ever had acne, you ever had a zit come up, but it was a hard knot and it never come to a head? That's kind of what this is in my breast. Okay. It's just a zit that just didn't come all the way to the surface. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on here, and yes, Terry, it was, look, I tried so hard to keep a brave face, but I know all of you guys seen through me. And it was scary. It was scary. I mean, you can't help, I think that when it comes to women, that's kind of our one major weakness is our breast. Whenever they start talking breast, we all kind of get a little the, hyper side, and I lost it waiting 2 months. I know, girl. I know, Terry. I had to wait a month, for them, and I'm thinking like, okay, this could be something serious, and then, I gotta go in, and y'all making me wait a month, and see, I'm not patient. I am not a patient person. ADHD people are not patient. So, and I thought that they were gonna do what they were gonna do, send me home and go, okay, we'll send you the results. So it was like, okay, I waited a month, and that almost killed me. And now I got to go home and wait more for them to tell me if I'm going to die or not. Because in my brain, So anyhow, it was just like, I didn't know what to do. We have, knock on wood, I'm healthy as an ox. No joke. I am healthy as an ox. I haven't even had a common cold in 20 years. I did get COVID. My husband come home on our 22nd anniversary, gave me a kiss, said happy anniversary, and have some COVID. But I doctored myself, and it came and gone. COVID's like a glorified flu, to be totally honest with you. But anyway, that was it. But I've never been sick. I'm very healthy. My family is, other than self-inflicted on their part. My grandmother lived to be, she was either 86 or 96. I know she was on up there, and her mom lived to either be 86 or 96, thereabouts. But dementia is what caused both of my great grandmother and my grandmother on my father's side to pass away. My mom's still alive. She's never had any issues. And I take after my grandmother on my dad's side. So, I literally have no traits from my mom's side. And on my mom's side, her mother and father were very bad alcoholics, so they died from alcohol reasonings. So anyway, I have none of that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't, do drugs, I don't do nothing. I'm lucky I take a Tylenol. So anyway, it's like I'm a vitamin junkie. I eat enough vitamins to float the Titanic, but other than that, again, I'm pretty healthy. So when this come up, it was like, okay, I'm going through my head, and I'm going through cousins and nephews, which I don't know pretty much none of them. And so it's like, okay, did anybody, and no, there's nothing. Okay. And I was like, okay, then, how and why and all these questions, and you can't help yourself, and go off down what I call that rabbit hole of questions, and wondering and how, and, all of this. But I tried to stay away from the poor me. And thank you, Anita Johnson, my glue. Okay. My husband is the rock, and Anita Johnson, my PA, is the glue. Okay. Because she has, bless her heart, she has filled in on where the squirrels have taken over. Okay. And she has, redirected me through where I had to go through. And Danielle Gobro yells at me going, yo, get back on track, so, but thank you, dude, to Anita and to everybody, that got me through this month. And I tried to stay active, and I tried to stay busy, and so I just wanted to stop and take a couple of minutes to come on here and say, a huge thank you to everybody. I know that all of y'all were concerned and worried. It could have been, major. There is a lot of us that are not blessed like me, and it does turn out to be something major. So they are in our hearts and in our prayers. If anybody is going through anything like this, you have my deepest sympathies. Okay, because I mean, it is the scariest thing. But I figured that the best way to let everybody know on all platforms, okay, and was to just do a quick pop up, and go, yo, update on doctor visit, because everybody across the internet, kept asking me about it. So I figured this was the best way to answer questions and let you guys know that that everything, one, the first off, thank you for your prayers and your positive energies and your well wishes and your good blessings and just everything, all the positivity that you guys gave me. Okay, thank you. The top most, of everything. Thank you for caring about me, and thank you for worrying about me. Please know how much each and every one of you are so appreciated, because you guys are kind of like my family. A lot of people don't, I didn't want to really make a big thing out of it. My kid doesn't even know, and he really hasn't been watching, live. So, and he's been busy moving and what have you. So my kid didn't even know. But anyhow, I just wanted to say, thank you. And I wanted to let you guys know. And, sometimes you want to slap a doctor, because sometimes they make mountains and little bitty molehills. But at the same time, I would rather have them be over precautious than blow it off and then it turned out to be something that ended up killing me, So, and that is there that all of us, have known people that have passed away from breast cancer. So Shannon Doherty had the longest battle and the longest fight, and bless her heart, she just lost her battle to breast cancer. So anyway, again, this was we're at 27 minutes and 20 seconds. And again, I just wanted to come on and I just wanted to give y'all the details of everything that happened. Let y'all know what the doctor said. And when I get the paperwork, I will even read it off to you guys on a Saturday Night Live to, I won't understand all the medical jargon, but maybe the nurses in the house might. But anyway, I just wanted to come and let you know in Nyx's, plain English words of, what they told me it was, and that it is nothing to worry about. It is fantastic news. It is as the lady put it, it's a zit, it's a pimple, okay, that come from a clogged duct in one of my breast glands, no different than what you get on your face, and that my body will absorb it and it'll poof go away. And I will continue my breast mammograms like I do every year. I think the next one's in September of next year. But anyway, I just wanted to stop and say thank you. Okay, because you guys are so uplifting. You guys are my family. And I don't think that all of you know just how I call you guys my crutches sometimes, okay? Because everybody looks at me and they go, oh, Nyx, you're so rough and tough and, you can battle anything. And, oh, guys, y'all so far from the truth on that one. And you guys, y'all lift me up and you hold me up. So I just wanted to let you know what the doctor said, and I wanted to give you my deepest heartfelt thank yous for all of your blessings and kindness and good wishes and prayers and positive energy and all that stuff. And I'm repeating myself here like crazy. So anyway, again, pass the word, shared the video, whoever, anybody asked, how's Nyx? Here it is, and here's what happened. I am fine. I am healthy. My next doctor visit is to my regular GP in December. Who is that? Come here, baby mouse. Is in December, and it is just my typical regular 3-month checkup, and they refill my medication and stuff like that. Say hello, baby mouse. This is Ellie. Y'all don't get to see her that much. She's up playing around today. So anyway, hi Rocket, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ellie. Well, she just did a swan dive out the chair. Hello, Rocket. Okay, there you go. Say hello. Hello, people. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yes, y'all catching us while we're awake. All right, there we go. Anyway, we are back to normal. Anita is a floof. Yeah, floof noodle. Owl and Roo, yay, y'all made it. Normally you guys are working. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that we're back to normal. Okay, as far as, all right, you gotta make your appearance. All right, one more. There you go. This is my floof noodle right here. The little white one, that's Mr. E's pride and joy right there. That's his spoiled rotten girl. This one here is my floof noodle. Trust me, I would have tucked him in my purse and took him with me. And I got the paperwork to do it because he is my support animal.
Mom, read my text.
Up, and there's my son. But anyway, we are back to normal. I am I've got everybody's stuff is packed up, okay? And we are finishing the last tidbits of the ADHD ADD awareness events, and thank you to everybody for your kindness and your understanding on allowing me the time to combine everybody's orders and save on shipping due to we have quite a few that are going out of the US, and as all of y'all know, that gets kind of good. Crazy expensive. So that's the only difference from the delay is because from the regular Phoenix Fantasy is this event we had a lot of out of the US. So we figured that the cheapest way and the best way to do it was just hold everything, combine everything, and ship everything at one time. So and trust me, y'all will love it. Y'all know me. I'm throwing in everything but the kitchen sink. And oh, by the way, if somebody finds my kitchen sink, please send it back. But Anita is fixing to do Mad Gabs tomorrow. That's starting back up. Phoenix Fantasy Whip is starting back up. If you guys have YouTube channels, if you've got Facebook groups, if you've got anything advertising, okay, if you've got an Etsy store, go look in Phoenix Fantasy Group. There is a place for everybody to list everything and share all of your business information and what have you. So make sure that you go put your YouTube channels in there and all that stuff. I try to do it once a month. And so anyway, oh, I just realized I got my wrong glasses on. So anyway, I wanted to let y'all know that we're today Mr. E's home, and I'm like that balloon just going, So we're gonna start, Wednesday shipping out. Please pass the word to everybody, okay, that everything's gonna start shipping on Wednesday. And everybody's boxes is going and all the goodies. And I doubt seriously if anybody is gonna be upset or disappointed, okay, because trust me, I am known for my boxes. So and if anybody's got any questions, message me, message Anita. We're here for you guys. And the same for you, Sandy. Okay, you're next, girl. Thank you on your and your positive healing energy is, was a huge help. And right back at you because of the fact that you're next. You're the next one that's going in. So but anyway, and I've told everybody this, so we are going to be redirecting all of the prayers and positive energy and good karma and all that towards you, because you are the next for the doctor stuff. So okay, what am I forgetting? Anita, am I forgetting anything? Okay, Whip, Phoenix Fantasy Whip, it starts again tomorrow. Okay. Patreon starts again tomorrow. YouTube members starts again tomorrow. The one birthday that we had this month, that was if you are a YouTube member or if you are a Patreon member, a pay member, you get a special birthday present and a special Christmas present, which I have got all the Christmas presents and everything printing now, and Christmas cards, and I'm doing all that now as well. Because guess what? I am going on vacation for 10 days. Hopefully Mr. E is going with me for 10 days to go see my kids in Texas. I need to go see my kids. So it was like, I'm going to make it happen. Anita is going to take over for us. And and she is going to be taking care of the group and the Saturday Night Lives. And she is as they say in Captain Picard, she is my number one. And so any help that you guys can give her will be greatly appreciated. But then y'all know me, I am a computer geek. I'm never out of pocket. I've got a Kindle, I've got a phone, I've got a laptop, I got you name it, I got it. Okay, so it's not like I'm out of pocket, but I do want to I want to take this time with my children, and I want to unplug from the internet, and I want to spend family time, which is very precious to me, with my husband and my children and my grandchildren, and make it a family affair. And because we've never all been together, it's always either me go and Mr. E stay home. So we're looking, for all of us to go. Fingers crossed. Okay, I got a sitter for the babies. I can't take the babies with me. They don't do change very well. I don't like people in my house. I'm very finicky about that. So that is our one hiccup right this minute, is finding somebody that will come to the house and that I trust. And good night, Owl and Rue. Love you. Go get some sleep. Y'all work nights. So anyway, and Anita will be taking over for Saturday Night Lives while I am away. And again, she is, her and I are attached at the hip, and she knows if she needs me, I'm not that far away. However, I do plan on unplugging and spending time with my family and my husband, and making it a legitimate, hallmark, the best that I can, family event. Okay, and that's what I want. I want at least once in my life to have a Hallmark family event. So now that I don't have to worry about kicking a bucket anytime soon, and all of this is done and over with, my next thing is to get all of y'all's goodies out the door for the ADHD ADD event, and then I am going to focus on going on vacation, which I believe that I am leaving on Thursday the 20th. Me, mystery. Okay. No, I'm leaving on the 19th. Because if I leave on the 19th, it takes me 18 hours drive to get there, which I'll get there on Friday the 20th. My son is off for the weekend, so that gives me the whole weekend to spend with him and the grandkids. And then Christmas is on that Wednesday. I'm not sure if he gets any days off then. And then I'm going to get to, I'm staying the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the 29th. And I'm not sure if I'm going to drive home on the 29th or if I'm just going to wait and drive home on the 30th, which is a Monday. So anyway, that is my plans as of right this minute. Anita, write that in the book, darling. So anyway, doctor visit went well. I am fine. It is just a clogged gland which formed a pimple inside my breast. My body will absorb it. Everything is fine. I'm fine. And next step is getting everybody's stuff out the door. And then after that, focusing on setting Anita up to take care of the group and take care of Saturday Night Lives if she wants to. If not, we'll just call it a vacay and call it a day. And go see, and no joke, I'm going to do my damnedest to have a Hallmark Christmas this year with my husband and with my children and my grandchildren, because damn it, I want this. So and me and Mr. E ain't been on vacation since 1992. My birthday don't count. It was a CF. Okay, and if y'all know what CF means, think about it, or I'll whisper it in your ear later. So anyway, that one don't count. But anybody got any questions? Okay, because we are going long here. It's been 42 minutes and I've done repeated myself a gazillion one times. She mentioned stop by your, well, of course I'm gonna stop by. I done told you that Saturday. Sandy, now when have I ever drove past your house and not stopped? I've stopped twice, going and coming. The only thing about it is I got to be careful with you going because you try to load up my car and there ain't no room in my car. I got this much room to drive to Texas. When I come home, I got this much room to drive home. But then when I stop at your house, you unload your house into my Miata, and this puts me back with this much room to drive home because Sandy's done loaded me up with, here, you need this. Here, you need that. So, I love you, Sandy. You know darn good and well I would never drive past your house and not stop. Need anything around Memphis, y'all? Sandy's not in Memphis. Sandy's she's in Tennessee, but she's Emil told me north. Oh, Sandy, tell people where you at, because I'd be doggone if I can remember. My brain is mush right this minute. It's still trying to recover. So, anyway, I have got to cut my hair. Oh, my God, it's just gotten unruly. You were close to Memphis. Yeah. So, there you go. Okay, guys, any questions? And I'm going to call this I'm calling this to an end. Any questions? Anything anybody needs to know? Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody. I just got done with PT. Okay. PT. Okay. Um. Oops, you froze. I'm here. Nope, I know froze. I'm here. So anyway, hello, Chris and Terry and Sandy and everybody else is here. Hi. Again, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know how my doctor went, because everybody was worried and wondering and what have you. So yes, I agree, Danielle. Thank you, my love. So I am happy as well. So anyway, Wednesday is gonna be, my mailman's gonna hate me tomorrow because buddy, he's getting loaded down. So all of y'all's goodies are coming. If you've got any questions, speak now, forever hold them. And me and Anita will see you Saturday night. Our special guest for Saturday night is gonna be Knox River. Yeah, you're 4 hours from Memphis, 45 minutes south of Nashville. She's 2.5 hours away from me. I'm right across the Tennessee state line in Lexington, Kentucky. So, but anyway, guys, I love you. Okay, anything need to be said, Anita? Anything I'm forgetting? Anything I need to mention? Other than doctor went fine. I let y'all know about going on vacation. I gave you every detail that I know of about doctor. I told you that Anita is going to be covering while I'm on vacation if she wants to. If not, then she's going on vacation. So anyway, that I know of, that is everything, and we are going back to normal starting tomorrow. Okay, we're going back to Patreon giveaways. For paid members, we're going to YouTube giveaways. For paid members, we're going back to Phoenix Fantasy Whip. And we're going back to Mad Gab Games. Okay, so all of that is in the Phoenix Fantasy group. Please go and share. Oh, one last thing. Nyxs Notions is running a store-wide 20% off sale. Okay. Can't beat that. All right, so go and get your goodies while you can. All trays, and the only thing that is not on sale, and I am so sorry, please forgive me, because I can't afford it. The only thing that is not on sale is the putties. Okay, other than that, everything is 20% off, including bags. So it's all there. And I'm not sure how we're going to work that when we go on vacation, because I can't exactly ship from Texas. But, that mystery will come up with something. So anyway, guys, I love you. And I am fixing to say goodbye because I was only supposed to be 30 minutes. And y'all know me. I'll start talking and I can't stop. And I get diarrhea of the mouth. So anyway, it has been 47 minutes and 34 seconds. So I'm going to say, please stop. I challenge you to pay it forward this week in one simple act of kindness, because I promise you it can change somebody's world. Okay. I am walking, talking proof of that. And also, unless there's anything else, I'm going to say peace out. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.